What is up, everybody? It is me, LegoDude665, and come here. Munch. And I have a Lego mock that I made, and I have it here for you to show you, and it is actually pretty cool. I got the idea from another YouTuber by the name of Lion on Bricks Custom. You guys should go check him out. He's actually very cool. He built his model that I made. I didn't make it exactly the same. Actually, it's not the same at all. But I made sort of the same concept, and here it is. This is my Lego custom belly dump trailer with hopper and dump truck. This one right here, dump truck. If I move you a little closer, maybe you can see I have some things in the trailer already. Actually, we'll start with the truck. So the truck has your normal truck sort of look to the front. You have the blind spot mirrors here, the primary mirrors, and then some lower mirrors down underneath. You can see those slants right there. There's one on this side as well. Oh, right there. Sorry. So we have that. Have a fuel tank on this side, and in the back here, dropped it. You can see the door opens up, and the whole thing sort of like dumps like that. And it actually goes all the way down, but this is about all I need to dump is like 90 degrees. Set it back down and then close it like that. I added some sort of decaling on the side. It's just one piece, but I still think it kind of looks good. The bucket is not secure. There we go. I need to take these flats that's underneath it up a level because it's sort of sitting at an angle sort of like this, like that, when it's down. So I need to work on that. This sort of front piece here isn't working either. There's a couple things I need to work on. It does have 3 axles in the back and windshield wipers in the front. That's what these two sort of lever things are. You have a front grill, and then you have the actual grill here. Some covered lights since they sit lower, and this guy usually works in the quarry. If you see me blowing things off and pulling things off, it's probably either dog hair or hair from one of my family members. So, like that, dog hair. But yeah, I don't just have that one cushion thing on there. If I sort of lift it up, tilt it, you can see that there is also sort of like a caution stripe. Close it. But yeah, there's not that much to the truck. It's your standard dump truck with 3 axles. Works in a quarry. It's not one of those big quarry dump trucks, but whatever. Bringing over the belly dump trailer, you can see I do have some things in it. It does have a dolly here to help with steering a little bit since it is a fairly long trailer. You have sort of lights up here in the front. These things here are just kind of for show. Oops. They kind of came off a little bit. These are just for show, but this piece here folds down. This one here does fold down. I will show you that later once I empty this and show you the mechanism for emptying. This back part actually has to come off for that. These fold inwards like this when it's empty, and I'm not using it. There's usually a license plate or some sort of thing in the back. This is actually it right here. I had it off to the side because the actual trailer for the dump truck is sitting over there, and I had this guy pulling 2 trailers. But that's the sort of thing I have. You have lights in there and a license plate that is covered for the reason that it makes sure it doesn't break. I will explain why these fold down after I come back from unloading it. This is the pile of stuff that was in the trailer here. That's what you saw that was in there. I did not add anything. I just merely dumped it out and came back. Now the dumping mechanism is on the bottom here. You see these two here? They both open up to get to the inside and allow the stuff to come out. Now, like I said, these fold inwards. I really wasn't able to show you that because of the one reason that, well, I had things in there. So these fold inwards like this. And now I can show you why these fold. So I'm going to actually show you this side because I can actually put it back easily. This folds down and this opens up for the driver that's actually in the truck right now to get a shovel out, get in there, and scrape some of the rest of the stuff back into the chute that is spelled CH, not SH, a CH. You have lights on the back here, a strobe light for more dog hair. Sorry, we had a little bit of an interruption there. This is a strobe light for caution and for the drivers to see it. It doesn't work, but in my mind that would light up yet again, more interruptions. But as I was saying, in my mind, this light here would light up the whole vicinity of the trailer so the driver can see the height of his trailer for when he's going under bridges and stuff. And so the cars can see how wide it is. That way they know how far to stay away from it. The dolly is actually fairly simple to make. It is just using the same setup. Actually, the front and back is using just the tires part is using the same setup as in the Lego delivery semi-truck. I forget what set number it is. So you have that. Move him aside. If you look inside, you can see the hinges that bottom part is on and the top part. It's the same sort of system I used for both. That when he's done getting stuff back into the hole, he gets back up here and out of the trailer through a system. Yet again, this is in my mind, through a wireless system in the truck. These would fold back, and then it does have a fair bit of suspension, as you can see there, wiggling the dolly around a little bit. If I take that off, you can actually see the rotation system is just this one small. Sorry guys, my sister came in. More interruptions. I do have a sign on the door since my door will not lock. You can see it again by the small turntable here. That's how it allows it to turn. It doesn't have a lot of turning radius, but it works. And I go by what works. But when the doors open, it still has quite a bit of turning radius, as you can see there, but not as much as I would like. But hey, can't get everything in life. Which makes me a little sad. I wish I had more turning ability, but that's not even on-centered. Hold up, guys. No, I'm just kidding, guys. This is what I'm using, as you can see on the bottom of my trailer. Right there, my turntable piece came off, so I need to get my... Oh, there it goes. Off it came. Put that back in there. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Got it working again. Okay, so I have two ways of reloading. I can either do it by hand. I do have this excavator that I made. I also made the bucket. I will be making a separate video on this and how to make the bucket later. I also have a second bucket that I might show you how to make as well. They're kind of simple, but it makes it a little unbalanced. Mine doesn't work the best, but anyways, back to the fact. I can do it by handfuls. I can do it by using that, which takes longer, or my personal favorite, using a dustpan. Now, I have this dustpan in here because it helps with when I have Legos all over my floor. It makes it easier for me to, pick them up and put them back. So I have this here, and I just kind of scoop them on there. The little stragglers up. More dog hair. By hand, like this. So I pick those up and then feel around, make sure there's nothing. And then I get them all to one side like that without them falling out, hopefully. And then, I have to make sure the doors are closed, though, or else it'll come right back out. So put it out to one side, and God was on my side that time, and none fell back out. Usually I do it rather fast to continue working with these, and gets everywhere. But thank the Lord that it didn't happen that time. But yeah, that worked. The hitching system is basically the same as I used on the back, but I made it come out a little more and up and over. That way I can actually have it hooked up to either this guy, as you can see there, that actually has, grab another one real quick, hold up. This is the same piece. You can see it has that plus in the middle, which this pin fits perfectly into and allows me to hook it up. Set that aside for now. So I could hook it up to either this guy or this guy, which is from the Airborne Spoiler set. I think it's set AB7. I think it's set 7228 or 7288. Sorry, guys. It's a little late, but you can see he has that little piece on the far back there, that gray piece, the circle in the middle, that fits in it perfectly like that. I kind of personally like it better because it allows him to turn like this. You can see that. And then this guy can turn like this. And this guy, if I look, I'm leaving this perfectly straight, put it on, he can turn like this. So he's that angle there, and we take it off, simply move it back, bring this guy in to hook up to it, please, and I turn him. Well, I guess they're about the same degrees, but I've kept my finger here still the whole time, and he has a little less degrees they can turn, so I personally like this guy. I think that's partially because he doesn't have all the stuff on the back. But yeah, I could either hook it up to this guy. By the way, go find the Airborne Spoiler set. I don't think they sell it anymore, but mine has custom smokestacks. I added these red parts because I felt like it. I had the set a while ago, and sad story, it broke through the move up here to where I'm living now. I will not say that. I will not. I refuse, blatantly. I blatantly refuse. But through the move, it broke, and I figured, sad story, I broke all my sets. They're still in bags, though. All the pieces are still in bags. That way I can rebuild them when I want to. But I like having them sort of unbroken, so I can build all this stuff. As you can see over there, that's a lot of stuff. Here, I lift you up. That's a lot of stuff. But I took apart my sets. That way I had pieces, and I could do fun stuff like that. From one of my sister's friends, who is the one who keeps interrupting us, brought me some more Legos that he had when he was younger, and I will be doing some reviews on some of those sets. I have some old vehicles, like this old Model T truck. I don't know if that is still a set, but I have that to review. I also made a lowboy trailer that also, actually, I'll show that real quick. I'll do a separate video on it, but if I move this guy out of the way, put this guy here. This is the lowboy trailer, also connects to the same truck, but, like I said, I'll be doing reviews on all this stuff later. I have this sort of like safe sort of thing that I will show you in another video. I have a lot of things that I need to do, so I will do that later. But until next time, this has been Lego Dude 665. Please do I cannot speak. Sorry. Please do remember to subscribe. Give this video a like if you liked it. I had a lot of things that I told you was coming up. And comment down below what your favorite part of the video was. But until next time, this has been Lego Dude 665. See you all next time. Bye.